Come to me when you beat us 7-0. And come to me when you've won 3 Champions Leagues. 2 for us, none for you.
Respect.
Thank you.
Yes, guys, welcome back to The Final Whistle, aka your favorite football show. I didn't say it, I heard it somewhere. But guys, as you can see by the title, we are talking about the game week 1 in the Premier League.
First one done.
First one back. Guys, how are we feeling first of all?
Oh, I'm great.
Yeah? Great?
I'm great.
Melina?
I'm exhausted. How exhausting this shit is.
Right, so before we get into the discussion, make sure you subscribe, join the TFW crew, click notification bell so you know exactly when we upload. And also, for those guys who participated in the fantasy last season, it is back up and running again. This time, the stakes have doubled. So, there's only one league, and £100 is up for grabs. It closes very, very soon. Click the link in the description to make sure you go straight to fantasy. The code will also be on screen. But guys,
Someone's not even in the top 10 with that. I mean, I am, but some of you guys
Off the
aren't.
first week.
off the first
Some of
week,
you guys aren't even. Some of you guys had shockers. Some of you guys
Do you know
had
what- do you know what it is?
shockers. And I'm
Someone
looking
that
at him.
finished. I
And
don't
I'm
even
looking
know
at
where
him.
he finished last year. It was just so low
Do
down.
you know what it is? You know these sounds like act so like, but it's the
Bro.
first week. Like, and the guys are saying lonely at the top.
Let's see how it
Who's
goes.
your captain?
Let's see how it goes.
your
The main thing, join the league. £100 prize. I'm going to finish first, so I'll donate it to whoever comes second. If that's you, Melina, if you finish second, I'll donate that.
Aw, so kind.
Just join the league.
so generous.
Right, so let's start. So first game was Fulham versus United. Obviously, we've got 2 United fans in here. Guys, what were you thinking about that game? First of all, that Garnacho miss. Like, are we
Why are
gonna
people
are we gonna
still
talk about that?
talking about that?
Because it was so egregious, it must be discussed.
It must be. Like, I think the XG of that must have been 0.9 alone.
First Premier League game of the season. Right? Garnacho's been away at Copa America picking up trophies.
Oh.
So you should be a little bit more fresh.
No.
Because he's been playing more football.
Well, it depends how you look at it. Depends how you look at it, yeah?
Yeah.
Depends how- We'll get back to that. Ten Hag, new season. Onana had a lot of criticism last week. Clean sheet, great Casemiro performance, great team performance, even though we had a few key players injured. We win 1-0. And the first thing you want to say is that a 20-year-old boy missed in the last
so he's a
minute
boy now?
when we had already won the game.
So he's a boy now.
That's the first thing you want to say.
You're damn right.
Well done.
You're
Well
damn
done.
right.
Honestly,
Yeah.
well done to both
You
of
showed
you.
the true colours.
Well done to both of you.
Yeah,
It was a
dude,
good
red
game.
and white.
But it was a good
a good
good game. We had a lot of
Yeah.
chances in the game. We just couldn't find our shooting boots. Bruno couldn't find his shooting boots.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see that our signing Xerxes get his name on the score sheet.
Yeah.
Which was nice to see. A good finish from him. Obviously at the stadium, and it looked like he got a clean contact, to be fair. So when I watched it back, it was actually a very, very good finish.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm excited to see more from him this season.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to see Hoyland back and in the fold. But I think for first game, we've got Brighton next. But I think for the first game, getting points, that's all you need. Just get points to get momentum.
And one thing I'll say is, like, of course, they lost Fulham, but I was kind of impressed with their build-up play.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like the
counters.
link that Smith Rowe and Pereira, like, I put Muniz in my FPL team mainly because Pereira was the main catalyst in terms of anything creative. But now they've got Smith Rowe. Obviously, they lost Deco Dover-Reed, but those two behind, he could have a season kind of similar to like Sri Lanka last year. Not maybe 19 exactly, but maybe around that 13 to 16
Like a
mark.
surprise. A surprise. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I was quite impressed by Fulham, to be honest. I was impressed.
I was a little pissed off.
My only thoughts is, as Max said, we get over it. 1-0, not the best of games, but we won at the end of the day. We move on to the next game. The only thing is that I won't get carried away about Xerxes. I'm not going to be one of the Man United fans because I watched him before he scored. I turned to the people next to me and I was like, he looks shit right now.
Yeah.
He does not look good. He's just in the way. He's not where he needs to be. Nothing against him personally. I don't know
You
him.
know what it is, though?
But he didn't play well.
First game, under the lights, Old Trafford, like, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And he's, what,
And it was a good
19,
goal in the
20.
end.
How,
I think he's 20.
He's a baby. He's a baby. Like,
But
But
also,
we'll take
happen.
the
this is what I was saying to you guys. I think it was even off air, maybe on Twitter, like, with Xerxes, he's not going to be in the box all the time.
No.
He's floating in and around, so...
But you see, when he's floating, I just expected a bit, just something from him. He was everywhere.
He had
All
good
I'm saying
touches
is
after
he
scored.
might end up
He
being
had
good.
confidence.
Yeah.
He had
But
good touches.
I'm not going to let that first goal fool me. I'm not going to get carried away. It was a
That's
very
fair.
mid performance.
Yeah.
But well
I
done to
mean,
him.
talking about mid performances, like, I think, so we'll go fast forward to Saturday. Obviously, I was at the Emirates as well watching Arsenal versus Wolves and we won 2-0, which was good. But I feel like I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but obviously first game of the season, you can expect players to be, playing off a bit of rust and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like first 3-4 games don't really count. It's after that it's like, okay, cool. You're now getting into the flow of the games and whatnot. And then this is when like Carabao kicks in and whatnot. So you can kind of tell what teams are about during that 5 to Christmas period. But Saturday, that atmosphere at the Emirates,
Oh, is it?
one of for a season opener, obviously I've never actually been to a season opener before, but I've, you hear it on the TV with the crowd and everything. That one was very patchy.
Did it feel like, because we were both at the Leverkusen friendly.
Yeah.
Did it feel like that, similar, but a little more?
The Leverkusen friendly was probably a little bit better.
No way.
The only reason I say that is because with the Leverkusen one, it was pre-season, it's vibes. It's like there was so much
family day out, basically.
Yeah, it was like family day out, so everyone didn't mind to make noise and whatnot. The only time that I felt like the stadium was really rocking was the first 30 minutes. Obviously, when Havertz scored as well and Saka got the assist, it was crazy. But then up to the second half, then just before Saka scored, it was a bit dull. And you could feel Wolves getting back into the game.
Do you feel that that's because you guys are just never going to win anything? You think that's what it is? And the fans are actually understanding that maybe this is not going to happen and Arteta's got to go. Maybe it's something that, possibly.
Next question. Next game.
When you think about it, because Arsenal fans, what they love to do is that they come off the last 2 seasons and says,
Wait.
Bro, think about it.
I need to make sure you're feeling all right because this is crazy.
That's a crazy question based off of one game.
Question.
Last 2 seasons, they've come off, we've pushed City trophy, right? We pushed City. How many seasons are you guys going to keep saying we push City? You need to win something.
Which I hear.
And I feel like there's certain Arsenal fans that are getting to that point that, bro, we haven't done anything.
But do you know what it is? I think one thing that people need to realise, and when I say people, Mikes, it's not career mode. It's not just like a progress thing where it's like, okay, cool, yeah, you pushed and then, we make a transfer and then boom. This City team is arguably one of the best City or the best teams
ever
we've seen in the history of the Premier League.
Yeah, we've beat them in the FA Cup.
Oh, okay,
You
nice.
beat them because
And
they
so
were
did we.
hung over the
And so
week
did
after
we,
they won
like-
the league. Please spare me. Oh
Exactly.
my God.
Them man were even saying they were drunk. I can't lie to you. I don't even, that's irrelevant. But what I'm saying is, this City team, this machine, because it is actually a machine, is something that's unprecedented. We've never seen it before. It's even a thing where even when City won, I think it was their second title where Liverpool I think got 96 and they still didn't win
97.
which is even it's crazy.
that's
It's unheard
bananas.
of. Do you know what I'm trying to
That's
say? So the fact that us, Arsenal, 5 years ago, were at a point where stadiums were empty. We were literally booing even during the warm-ups. And the fact that no one wanted to play for this team, basically. It was dead. To now, year on year on year, progressing, results are getting better. We're now playing better football. We're now not going to teams such as United, City, Liverpool, or even Chelsea and getting spanked. Now it's like, okay, this season we held them to a draw. Next season we're beating them. Oh, now we're beating them comfortably.
Okay, so
It's progress.
I think the non-hater version of your question is, do you think fans are just anxious for the season because you've pushed them so far,
They don't wanna
2
be
years in
taken
a
for a
row?
ride.
Exactly. Like, I've seen this movie. It's like, I've seen this movie.
I think so. And I think also because it's like...
There's expectation now. Like,
Exactly.
You've tasted a little bit of it and now you want the full
And
bite.
and for a team like Arsenal, I'm self-conscious enough to admit this. We haven't won the league since 2004. It's been a very long time. And it's been a very long time.
Sorry.
You only get one. You only get one.
we still got the cards. We still got the cards.
It's been a very long time since we've even been in a position where we can say comfortably that, look, we are one of the best teams in the league and we have proof of a season or at least 2. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we can still do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm always going to believe, but it's just that I wanted a bit more from the atmosphere. But ultimately, the game went well. Yeah. But talking of champions,
No. You know what my beef? No. You know what my beef with Arsenal fans is, and you've probably seen my tweets about it, I think last season and the season before. You're losing in the 88th minute at the Emirates. Why is the stadium empty? That is my biggest beef. In America, we have something called play for 4, stay for 4, and it's you pay for 4 quarters, you're there for 4 quarters, and if you leave, you don't get a season ticket next season. And the thing that bothers me so, especially about this iteration of Arsenal.
Yeah.
If this was 5 years ago and people are just fed up with losing and you're leaving, I get it. But this team has given you the best football you've seen since the Invincibles. They're chasing not one of the best teams in the world right now, one of the best teams we have ever seen. Be a little grateful. Like, see it out. Like, I get you're upset. If Chelsea, for example, Man United at home last season, people were leaving when it was, 2-3, and we had bottled it.
Yeah, but do you know?
I didn't even say that because of you, but you know what I mean. Like, play for 4, stay for 4. Play for 4, stay for 4.
It is. I think it's a difference in culture, and I feel like and this might sound like I don't know what the word is, but I think it's a London thing. That's what I think it is. I think with London teams, you'll start. It's like 85th, 86th minute. Like, if you're 2-0 up, okay, cool, let's leave. Sometimes
last train nonsense. I don't want to hear
it's
it.
that.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't do that. I don't do that ever.
No, I don't do that. But
I
don't do that
We'll
ever.
come back queens, man. We've seen it. We've done it, man. We've won Champions Leagues of late goals. So,
But even if,
Period.
no matter what the
you're
score
trying to
is,
dust off the cassette tape to watch that, or what?
But yeah, in principle, I just think it's like, maybe it's because
Yeah.
I'm American and I don't get to watch Chelsea. I've only seen them play once in the league in my whole entire life. So even if we were down 5-0, I don't think I would have
Yeah,
left.
I mean,
But I think it could just
you
be.
are down 5-0
Talk about
to
it.
like
So,
London Reds soon. right? Yeah,
you know,
you look straight.
it's funny that you brought that up because do you remember when we beat you 6-0 in Wenger's 1000th game and then was called a specialist in failure by one of the greatest
Talk
managers
about it.
ever?
Can I say one thing about that fixture? Like 10 years ago. We're talking about 2024. But it's all right.
Yeah, but like,
It's okay.
if you want to talk about score differentials, come to me when you beat us 7-0. And come to me when you've won 3 Champions Leagues. 2 for us, none for you.
respect.
Thank you.
But let's talk about Chelsea.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Listen, I just think it was day one under a brand new system, brand new manager,
Yeah.
playing against the best team that plays that system, who's been playing that system under the best coach for 8 years. I liked what I saw. I wasn't too upset about it. I'm not gonna.
You liked it.
No.
Okay.
Here's the thing. It's going fine. I don't like it personally. I don't like this playing out from the back nonsense. Robert Sanchez, ick, ew, disgusting, gross. Like, I don't like it. But it is the paradigm in which we're operating. I can't change it. No one can change it. So you can't complain about that. But yeah, I think people just love to
You can
bitch.
be too upset with you lot's performance.
Exactly.
It is the champions.
People love to bitch. People love to complain, and that's what it
And
is.
it
Which
wasn't
I
a
hear-
terrible scoreline.
It wasn't a terrible
It
scoreline.
could have very much easily been worse.
If
you know,
Nico
do you know what I mean?
Jackson stayed on side, Lord help me.
That's what I wanna talk about.
So he needs work. So he's not good enough. He's not good.
I don't think that's fair. I think he's good.
Don't fall into that
I
trap.
think, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. So if we're gonna use that logic for him, we're gonna talk about Garnacho. We're gonna talk about Xerxes. We're gonna talk
God, that's just
about.
won an FA Cup.
I don't
And a
care.
Copa America.
I
This
don't
is
care.
And a Carabao
This
Cup.
is pitiful.
Congratulations for him, but I'm saying
This is
individual. That's a
pitiful.
team effort. I'm speaking individually. We could talk about any one player who needs to improve. Cole Palmer, the best Chelsea player right now, has things he can improve on. But for him, it's literally just that much concentration. And I tweeted this. It is so physically painful for me to watch Chelsea sometimes, not because it's bad, but because I can see it is literally this much that is separating us from here and here.
Yeah.
Like 5 seconds more concentration in the Burnley games, in the Sheffield games last season, in the Bournemouth games at home last season, we're top 4. Like, and the narrative is now completely different.
And how you guys looking at the newly promoted teams in their first game week? So the likes of Ipswich, the likes of
I was
Leicester,
impressed with Ipswich in
very,
that,
very
Yeah.
impressed.
They did
in
well.
the first half.
I-
Yeah.
I think what happened was they were so excited and like
Yeah.
they just couldn't keep up the
Passion.
high, the intensity the whole time. And I was worried that would happen. And obviously Liverpool, Kloppless or not, they're gonna take advantage. They like Mo Salah scoring on opening day is like Bible at this point.
Yeah,
the
100%.
concentration towards the latter stages of the game.
It's just tiredness.
I don't
like-
think it was even concentration. I just think it was like they throttled out a bit
Ran out
too
of steam.
early.
Ran out of steam.
And I feel like now, obviously, they haven't been in the Prem, I think, for 25 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
So it's all new to them and it's new to the fans as well. So it'll take a bit of time. And I think probably like around late October, November is when we'll start to see, all right, cool. McKenna, what are you actually about?
I think if they play that way against the teams around them, I think they have a very,
Yes,
very
I
good
agree.
chance
Oh,
of staying
100%.
in.
Yeah, that
No,
first half was good. Man.
no one was expecting them to get points against Liverpool.
Yeah.
But I'm very eye testy. Like, I loved what I saw
Have
the
there been
first
any
half.
shocks for you in this first game with any teams so far?
I wasn't impressed with West Ham against Villa.
Really?
I know they didn't start
Yes.
all of their new players, but I just thought. I mean, obviously it was only 2-1 in the end, I think, to Villa. But the way West Ham played, I was thinking West Ham might actually be able to break into the top 8 or something like that this season.
I was really
so then to
shocked.
see them, it was kind of a comfortable game for Villa, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
So to
agree.
see that happen at their own ground as well, first game of the new season was a bit...
New manager, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It
I
was
was
a bit
really
confusing
shocked
for
with
me.
Everton. Very,
Oh
very
my
shocked.
God,
got
yeah.
what,
Was it
3-0?
at Goodison?
Yeah.
Goodison.
Red card.
Yeah.
Ashley Young. It wasn't great.
Bozo.
Ashley Young, man.
Bozo, that one.
I think, do you know, one team I'm shocked. It's a good shock. I was really impressed with just like the quality of watching Palace and Brentford. You
I
know?
love Palace.
Like
I love Palace.
first of all, that free kick that Eze scored, they should have let that go.
Justice
Yeah.
for Eze.
They should have just let that
Oh
go
my
in
God.
because
Good
there was
free kick.
nothing wrong with it. It was a great free kick. But then
him.
also the fact that one thing I like about Brentford is that, cool, I know for the last 2 years people have been saying, yeah, their main talisman is Tony. But I feel like both in Burma and Vissa have grown so much in...
The disrespect on Vissa, man.
Yeah, not only
Oh,
their
yeah.
role, but as players as
Both
well.
of them.
These are now players that, you know, I think we could probably talk of, you know, when we talk about like, you know, the Rodiegers and like the Stephen Pierners and Leighton Baines and whatnot, like they could potentially
You
fit into
know
that mold.
what Brentford is a very good example of, and I was talking about somebody else in this vein. Luton last season. They're a team, might not have the like star names and this, that, but they have guys who know exactly what their job is and they do their jobs well. And they know how their jobs contribute to everything in tandem.
Yeah.
And that's like,
That's what you want.
and when Brentford came up, it was a similar thing. We were talking about like Luton. I mean, Luton went down, but everyone expected them to go down.
Yeah.
They finished like ninth that season or the next season. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Exactly, and I think we're in for more.
I just
more of this.
love Brentford.
I don't know, the Premier League.
It's back, man.
The Premier.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, be sure to make sure you join our FPL league. As we said, the stakes are higher this season. And I'm not going to lie to you, the teams, I've seen a couple of you guys' teams already, and yeah, hope God is with you. But anyways,
I had a howler.
make sure you follow us on our socials. Melina, again, thank you so much for joining us whilst you're in
having
London.
me.
Let them know where to find you.
Twitter, Melina Dautovic. TikTok, Melina Dautovic. YouTube, Melina Dautovic.
And if you want to see more of Melina on the show, let us know, and definitely let her know. Just like spam her with like TFW, TFW, TFW. But yeah, as always, Raph, what do you say?
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Peace.